Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, this weather and these dogs have helped me prove to myself that I am, in fact, very driven. Very driven. It's so cold, and them laying in this bed day in and day out, snoring and just breathing. I mean, I could easily just stay in bed with them all day. Do you think the sound of rain and the smell of rain will always be my two favorites? My two favorites. Starting off with this video, I wanted to give you guys a coaster update because the last time I posted, I only did the cactuses, but I've really managed to get a lot done. So we did our sunflowers. Quick shout out to Eastern Fashions on TikTok. They made the suggestion to do sunflowers. I love how these came out. And after spending hours upon hours putting in the effort for the details and stuff, because I mean I couldn't resist, I've come to the conclusion that my originals won't be sold at this time. I'm going to get prints made and assemble my own coasters by adding the resin and everything, but then I might look into actually having them done professionally made, just to save time and money in the long run, because having to cut out the blocks, fetch it in town, paint them, get the print work done, glue the prints down, add the resin on. It takes a hell of a lot of time. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing these kind of things. Otherwise, I would never do it. But I just think the smartest move would be, yeah, to actually have them done at like a printing place. Yeah, at a printing place. Little background story to my cows here. Well, as you can see, they look a little bit dilly, a little bit Uncle Willy in the head. Well, these cows were fine until they found a gap in the broken fencing and wandered off to the neighbor's farm and ate something, well, rather suspicious, should I say. Because ever since they were returned, they haven't quite been the same. Staring off into space, laughing at the daisies, rolling around and playing all day. The bunch are happy. They definitely are, but definitely not the same. My imagination was going wild telling stories while I was painting these. It was fun. But anyway, before I even consider looking at the list of the other coasters that I still need to paint, I was like, I need to change gears. I need another kind of flavor. I need to do something else a bit creative because it gets a bit much. It gets a bit repetitive. Even though the designs are different and the excitement over each one is different, it's still the same thing. So I was walking around my office and I've got so much to choose from. But then I landed up settling on these glass bottles that I've had in here for forever. And I just wanted to do something very quick and simple. My initial idea was to actually dot on them. And then I was like, no, but I've done the dotted things on jars. Then I was going to hand paint them. And then I thought, oh, that's going to take a lot of time as well. And then people are going to be like, why is it so expensive? It's just a glass bottle that you've upcycled. And I was like, I don't want that depression. So what can I do that's going to be different, colorful, quick, fun? And I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to do. But before I tell you what that is, we interrupt this video because we went to Addo. Haven't been here in years and I've been wanting to go so badly with Alex, and because his brother has just had a wedding, they had some family travel through from Canada and America, So we're like, yep, let's all go. So I was really excited. We got there quite late, which I'm happy about because, man, being in a car, backseat passenger, in the heat, motion sickness, no thanks. A recipe for disaster. So, yeah, it was, for me personally, the perfect time of day. But at the end of our trip, it started getting really nippy and really dark. So we left like literally 3 minutes to closing time. And there were so many elephants and so many zebras. It was absolutely amazing to see. But to see it in the flesh, it's like so deceiving. Even holding my camera up, taking the video, like there's just no comparison. It's like the camera just doesn't justify how massive and just how beautiful these damn animals are. Wow, this is stunning. This is absolutely mighty. Mighty freaking cool. Oh my word. Oh, the video gives it no justice. Oh my goodness, babe, can you see? Oh my gosh, okay, it's moving
Oh, he's
to.
come closer. He wants to jump in as well.
This camera does nothing to show how massive this elephant is. Sweet fudge all. Then I was working on other art projects because I didn't want to commit to the one in the video because we had a wedding to attend in Assegai Trails. It was really nice. I love a scenic setup, like where we were staying as well as where they got married and where the reception was. It was like all in walking distance. It was freaking amazing. And I'm pretty sure that I lifted the tiles clean off the dance floor. I danced my little toes off. There's something about music sprinkled in with a ton of shooters that just makes me think I'm freaking like a pussycat doll on the dance floor. Anthony made it loosen up my burners, but I was going mad. And then, me in all my crazy state, because I don't have a handbrake when I'm out and about, there was a stunning pool area, right? So I thought I'm going to get everybody, to jump in the pool with me. And this one guy, he remembered this pack that we made, okay? And he jumped into the pool. And I'm like, oh, Sherbet, I forgot about my mission to get everyone in the pool. I can't let him swim by himself. So I jumped in, my whole outfit, except for my shoes, into the pool and I swam for a bit. And then dried off a little bit and then danced, soaking wet in my dress until closing time, until everybody left. I was just like, yeah. So, yeah, here's the pool. I was in there. That was me. I was in there. And I'm pretty sure that's why I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I'm feeling a bit puffy cuckers. I think I'm getting flu because what do I expect jumping into a pool at 11 o'clock at night and then dancing on the dance floor until whatever time of the morning? Like, what do I expect? So silly. Oh, I've got to sneeze. Hold on. You see? Oh, anyway, back to the video. Woo! I landed up spray painting these bottles, and let me tell you something, it's the best decision I've ever made in my life, because if you paint them, you literally have to wait 24 hours between each layer if you don't want it to lift, and it was an absolute nightmare doing my other bottles with the dot art. So I literally felt like I discovered like space for the first time. Like, I was like, why haven't I saved myself all this pain of painting bottles when I could just spray paint them? And then I decided to go over them with tissue paper and a crap ton of Podge, because I wasn't going to use glue spray. I've got glue spray. I'm so tempted to use it, but I was like, now's not the time to experiment with glue. Because, yeah, me and glue, we've got a long history of war. and the glue always wins. So yeah, went in straight old school podge, and then I decorated them with tissue paper, and then I took my imitation gold leaf and just randomly placed it on all the bottles just to give a little something extra, a little pop of shine. And then I wanted to fill them up with bubble bath, but I need to sneeze again. Oh my gosh, I'm so congested. It was our bubble bath, but the corks are a little bit too small for the bottle, so I'm either going to have to think of a way to put like plastic in it around the cork or get bigger corks. But I've still got time. So yeah, for now I've just put the corks in, and if all else fails, they'll just make beautiful display bottles. And if anybody wants to add anything into them at a later stage, well, they're welcome to do that. But I just think safety-wise, adding in the bubble bath, I would hate it to spill over in someone's car. I mean, that would be so embarrassing. So we'll have to work on that. But I'm really happy with how these bottles came out. Like really, the tissue paper and the overlapping and the overlaying, stunning. Oh, and the floral with the gold is just, I'm telling you, polka dots and floral make my heart so happy. So I really do like how these came out. There's still a couple of bottles that I still have that I'm interested in doing. I might do a different technique altogether. I'll see how it goes. But to do this, just to have a break away from the coasters, was a lot of fun. And I really hope that these are well received because I think they are stunning. Beautiful. Anyways, that's the end of the video, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye. Bye, friends.